How long does it take to settle your personal injury case? Hi, I'm attorney Justin Elsner. I'm a personal injury attorney. We usually have two stages. First is the vehicle portion. That's usually handled pretty quickly because everybody just wants to deal with their vehicle and move on with it. The second thing, which takes a lot longer, is the injury portion of the claim. And this could take months up to years. And the biggest factor in that is the extent of your injuries. Since you can only settle your injury case once, you need to make sure that one of a few things have happened. Either you've fully recovered and you don't need any additional treatment, you've gotten to a point where the doctors say you're at maximum medical improvement, where basically you're as good as you're going to get. Like, you could treat every single day of the week, but you aren't going to get any better. Or you've reached a point where you have a permanent disability and you need to make an assessment of what is this impairment going to be the rest of your life. And so 2 and 3 sound similar, but usually you have a situation where people are basically better, but you're 99%, whatever it may be. So from there, then we can start trying to get your demand package ready. And so you, at this point, will request your medical records and calculate all your various damages to create a demand package to send off to the insurance company. And so this is why this is the longest portion, because if you treat for a few months, then we won't order some medical records until a few months have happened. If it's been a few years, well, now we have a few years of medical records to gather, and then we can kind of start into that next phase. But we don't start that phase until you've reached either completely recovered, your maximum medical improvement, or you're at a permanent disability situation. From there, then you start the negotiation process with the insurance company. And so now we've been waiting a few months, sometimes more, to get your medical records. And then we have the insurance company look at things. There again, if you treat it a few months, they may only have 50 pages to look at. If it's been a few years, they may have hundreds, if not over 1,000 pages of medical records to review. And so then that negotiation process can take a few weeks to many months. If at that point then we can settle the case, great. If not, then we start a lawsuit, which generally adds about a year onto the timeline. Can be a little bit more depending on the complicatedness of the case. And so most cases are going to take a year, 2 years if somebody has a few months of treatment, a few months getting medical records, negotiating with the insurance company, and then finalizing the settlement. And so the biggest factor is length of treatment, but that's generally the timeline for a personal injury case. If you do have some questions about how the insurance process goes and the whole personal injury case goes, feel free to reach out to us because we do offer free consultation.